Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today is honestly a very good day. A very good day. Why, you might ask? Well, because we were right. And I'm not talking about only me, I'm talking about everybody watching this channel, going along with everything we say, everything we do. It's been really freaking amazing. Having said that, I must quickly say none of this is financial advice, but let's quickly review what we were talking about yesterday in two of our videos and even one of the live streams. So we were saying again a basically correction to about 65 cents or so for XRP would definitely be fine. It would most likely bounce right from there, come back to about 90 cents or so, and then we would see. Well, things worked out pretty splendidly. I mean, I actually didn't buy lower on this account, on the account we're trading with here, because I kind of forgot. I just told you as well, I have my main trading accounts and I have the YouTuber, which is the one with just a couple $1,000s in there, and I just basically forgot to buy apparently. But the buy we did yesterday, you know how many people were laughing at me in the comment section saying, Dusty, you said we buy the dip. Right now it's 65 cents. Look at it now. We are up 30% on our buy of yesterday because I told you as well, my liquidation point is about 40 something cents. In my opinion, there was almost no way that we were going to correct this low, and right now I could just cash out, be happy. And again, I put in something $1,000 here to show you that anything is possible. We could have done this with as much as we wanted because, once more guys, this is over on Bybit, link is down below. I did this trade live with you guys on a freaking live stream. Why? To show you guys it is definitely possible to trade. And also, we're not joking around here. When I'm saying I buy the dip, I buy the dip. When I'm thinking we're going to go up, I really put my money there. I'm not just saying random ass words. I'm not just trying to sell you guys a dream. That's why I showed this to you guys, just to make sure you understood. It's really what we're thinking. And for right now, once more, BTC closed quite negatively. A lot of people, but I don't think it's such a big deal. Let's quickly see why my recording is not working properly. Not exactly sure what happened there. Hopefully the recording didn't mess up altogether. I just see my timer all of a sudden stopped. And so I hope you guys still heard me. What I was just saying is that a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin right now and about the 21 weekly EMA and that we closed below there was a really negative thing. I told you guys most likely a retest. Look at how perfect the retest was on that one as well. Perfect retest of the previous lows. Oh my days, guys. Everything is working splendidly. So, two areas of interest. One was this little red or pink, whatever, line at the bottom right here. The second one is the yellow line above. The pink one is one we actually wanted to test with a wick. The yellow one is where we wanted to close above. And specifically this little blue area here, we'd suppose, you know, we kind of wanted to retest just the MA here because a lot of people would buy into it, but most likely we didn't hit it because once more, a lot of people are trading that one. So they bought in anticipation a little bit above there. Now, what happened now is we had a higher low happening here. We had a big bull run. We had a higher low happening here. All the way since January of 2021, we never came back to that area. We just kind of built from there on forward and never came back. This is the first time for Bitcoin that it actually retested. So you can actually see this as basically a bigger swing high. And actually, from the grand scheme of things, just a normal retest. Of course, the structure was broken of making basically higher lows, but because it's a retest of a previous higher low, it's not actually that bearish because you might see this from the perspective of, okay, we are actually still continuing on with the bullish trend, basically just looking like this right here. Because from almost any perspective, we are still continuing on upwards. We're still doing quite amazing because we did not cross below. We did not make a significant downfall right here. Even though we crossed below the 21 EMA, I've told you guys a couple of times already, I just still think it's only important because people make it out to be. It's really not that significant. We can actually just get above there again and nothing really significant is going to happen. I personally don't think too much of it, but really, a lot of people over on Twitter and whatnot are telling that that's, again, the most doomy number ever, or the most doomy signal ever. I'm not that type of guy. Analysts are predicting an upcoming crypto boom because of this. Well, I've given you guys a video yesterday of 4 reasons why I think that things are looking extremely, extremely good right now. I'm going to quickly tell you guys again, I am still extremely bullish on crypto. And hopefully you guys all know by now, I don't tell that only when things are doing well. I tell you guys that when things are looking bad, when things are looking neutral. I'll tell you guys every single day of the week. Whenever I am bullish, I will tell you because that's the way I am. I told you before as well, I can make a video being positive, I can make a video being negative. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I know that a lot of people here will come every day still just watch because, I don't know, maybe you find something interesting or we find some news or we find some updates, whatever. So I really don't care what those people who hate on it so much say. It's hard, but I'm trying my best to just ignore all those guys and just provide what I think is the honest truth and what I think is happening. But man, oh man, do people get harsh in that comment section? You know how many screenshots I get from people as well saying, oh, look at this, look at that. They are so extremely angry. And for a good part, it's just people that lost money with XRP or people who have now lost their faith and who are scared. A lot of people are jealous, most likely, that a lot of us are still just so convinced that things are going to do good and they can't feel that way. A lot of people are also just hateful because they've lost some money and they want to blame somebody else for it. It's hard to, you know, take it in for yourself and just accept that you made a loss and, you know, move forward. Because the way I see losses is if you cash out, yeah, you've officially lost that money. As long as you haven't, it's basically floating and there's still a recoup possible. Good example of this is the trade that we put in. By the way, guys, if you want to trade on here too, there's a link for BITRUE down below. I've already shot a tutorial of this, but I want it to be perfect, so I've already redone it a couple of times. I just want it to be really elaborate so you guys know every single thing. But a link is down below. You can also get a couple of bonuses, and these types of trades you can actually do for free. It doesn't actually cost you any money because there's a $2,600 worth of bonuses and a 25 XRP bonus and a Ledger Nano X that you can get. There's a lot of bonuses. If you're from the US, use a VPN, by the way. But yeah, the reason I guess I talk about the floating thing is because this trade, when we opened it, we were in $100 profit nearly instantly, which we could have closed out. I told you guys I might do that. We didn't because I was like, you know what? It's the YouTuber anyway. Let's let it ride. Let's see it in a couple of days from now because, well, we were expecting a downfall. I've literally, go back in the videos, we've talked about everything. We literally expected a downfall on the BTC and XRP. Told you guys RSI is oversold right now. People should be picking it back up in that area as the RSI comes down even a little bit lower towards 30. And again, it did about 34, 33 here is when it hit, and then it came back upwards. So since we were anticipating that, we open along, and I told you guys, the lower we go towards this area, we will be adding more. Right? And once more, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because I didn't actually do it too much, but that's at least what I said that people should do because, well, I didn't actually open the account anymore, I guess. I guess I was too lazy to do it. So what happened in turn is, again, we hit that area and came back up. Nobody can tell me, Dusty, you're stupid, you didn't tell us, blah, blah, blah. Nobody, because we were talking about it in two videos and a live stream about this exact bounce. The floating thing becomes important because, well, when we opened it, we were at $100. Then a couple hours later, we were at some loss. I didn't check. I didn't open it, as I just told you. But we opened it at 77 cents, and it went to about 65 or so. So obviously, at one point or another, we were at quite a heavy loss. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I just kept it open because I was thinking, you know what? We're not going to hit 47 cents, which is my liquidation price. So I'm going to be good regardless, right? I'm going to be juicy regardless of what happens. And that's, again, the basic thing. You go with a prediction and you put your money there. Don't go change it in the midst of things. That's definitely not something I do. I put something up there and I'll stick with it, which is what we're seeing right now. And the same thing is for my XRP buys. I'm not selling my crypto at a loss. Are you crazy? No way. I'll ride it down to the bitter freaking end. And you know what, guys? If you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you help with the channel by just quickly pressing the like button. And of course, you should stay subscribed with the notification bell on. I personally think it is worth it. Now, Meltem Demir said, starts with rip, ends with pull. They also spent the most on lobbying the last 3 years. That's a reply to Barry Silbert, who said, what if there was one company that was behind most of the Bitcoin energy usage FUD? Now, that would make for a sensational story for somebody to write. And again, Meltem said, it starts with rip, ends with pull, which basically comes to Ripple. Vergali has actually responded to that one, saying, it's beyond flattering that you think Ripple is the puppet master behind Elon Musk, countless scientists, governments, crypto enthusiasts, and others who have stated the facts about Bitcoin's energy use. And that is a little bit of a thread that he quoted here. April 5th. Guess I touched a nerve, right? That's a reply to Frank Chaparro, who said, seriously, very curious how many gallons of oil each Bitcoin transaction requires. Any of you know? He says, guess I touched a nerve. My comment was about how many gallons of gas emit the same amount of CO2 as Bitcoin transaction. Could have been more clear in the clip. First off, I'm definitely not saying ban Bitcoin. I'm saying we collectively can and should understand proof of work's carbon footprint. Citing the figures I used to get to the stat, Cambridge Bitcoin Index's average March data 132.07 terawatt hour annualized divided by 365 is 0.362 terawatt hour daily average energy. With March's average number of transactions a day being 301,000, you get 0. Whatever terawatt hour, which is the average energy per transaction in terawatt hour. Using 0.49 megatons CO2 over terawatt hour, Stoll's estimate weighted average carbon intensity is 0.48 to 0.5 CO2. I have to read all these numbers. Whatever, just look at the numbers for yourself. It doesn't actually matter that much. EPA shows another number, gallons of gas produces 1 MT CO2, so 70 gallons of gas is emitted from a small number MT of CO2. We have the tools to make crypto 100% renewable and reach its full potential. Let's focus on the solutions to change the opinion of Janet Yellen, Bill Gates, and countless others who have pointed out concerns about energy usage instead of accusing me of FUD, which I think is really interesting. Now, I have one question for y'all. Did you buy the dip? Did you? Because once more, there were so many people hating. And I'm just thinking here, if you're not in at least about 40% profit or so, I mean, 30% profit is a minimum because that's what we were talking about yesterday when I said, literally, I did this trade. But I told you as well, it's really a small, I can never give financial advice, you all know it. But I really told you all this area is an important one. We're going to bounce from there. If you didn't take it, that's completely on you. But you cannot blame me now anymore. If you didn't catch 45% or so profit within the last 1.5 days or 1 day, that's completely up to you. All right, go sit your little boy ass down because that's completely on you. I just want to quickly say that. If you're not a trader, that's no problem at all. That's also completely fine. But know that you can. And know that if you're at a quote-unquote loss, it is really, once more, up to you. Is trading a risk? Of course. Am I recommending everybody trade? No. You can definitely hold your coins. But then also, it's not that strange that you're at a loss for a little bit, right? If you're a hodler, hodl all the way through. That's what I like as well. I mean, it's just easy. It's just convenient. It just keeps on going. You still have the same amount of coins. But if you're starting to complain, specifically to what I told you guys in videos, and you don't actually then listen to what I say in the video, I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. I just wanted to quickly point that out because of the amount of hatred I see. Maybe this video will be hated a ton as well for sounding too braggy or anything like that. Please understand, I never want to brag with you guys. I never try to show any, brag. I'm never trying that at least, but I do want to also motivate some people and tell them it's possible. Even if you start out with $1,000, really guys, so much is possible in the crypto space, in any space in the financial realm for that matter, but all it takes is just some research, do your own due diligence, go dig, go dig, go dig. And you know what, guys? You can literally, for example, start with $1,000, do some very small $10 trades, for example, and grind your way up there. Make sure you learn the game properly. Don't just step into it and go ham with all your money. That's definitely not something I would suggest. Definitely not. But then again, go learn the game. Go learn it. And yeah, here the article is U.S. Federal Reserve consults the public on stable coins and CBDCs. Once more, guys, know what you hold. Know what you hold. If you don't know why I'm putting this article up here, the fact that CBDCs are so important, specifically for the crypto we're referring to here, if you don't know what we're talking about, you probably do not know what we hold. So yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And what do we think from right now forward? Well, let's hit this 90-cent barrier first, right around that area. You can kind of say we've already hit it. I'm waiting for just a little bit, and then let's decide again. I'll make another video once we get there.